Chris Dutt has long been a fan favorite on Gold Rush, admired for his grit, loyalty, and laid-back charm as he works alongside some of the biggest names in the gold mining world. With his ever-present cigar and calm demeanor, Chris comes across as the kind of man who takes life's challenges in stride. However, have you ever wondered about Chris Doumitt's private life? There are some powerful behind-the-scenes stories. And today, we're taking a closer look at the personal tragedies that have shaped the man behind the miner's mask. Hardships that reveal a deeper, more human side of this beloved TV personality. Long before gold mining, Chris Doumitt's life was defined by sweat, skill, and perseverance. From working on a farm to mastering the craft of carpentry, he was no stranger to hard labor. His unexpected journey into mining began with a simple request from Todd Hoffman to build a cabin in Alaska. What was supposed to be a 10-day trip turned into a 5-month adventure that would change his life forever. With no prior mining experience, Chris learned the ropes through trial and error, quickly proving his worth. His adaptability and work ethic earned him a respected spot, first with the Hoffmans, and eventually as a key player on Parker Schnabel's team. But while fans saw his resilience in the field, few knew about the emotional battles he was fighting off-camera. Chris's battle behind the scenes. Despite his strong exterior and steady presence on Gold Rush, Chris Doumitt's personal life has been marked by heartbreaking trials, particularly concerning his beloved wife, Sharon. Fans of the show may recall that Sharon battled multiple forms of cancer, a devastating diagnosis that cast a long shadow over Chris's life. While he was out digging for gold in front of a national audience, he was also quietly carrying the weight of uncertainty, fear, and emotional pain. The reality of his wife's illness was compounded by the fact that gold mining required him to be away from her for months at a time, missing valuable time together during the most fragile moments of her recovery. In 2016, Sharon underwent major surgery. Chris turned to social media to thank fans for their support, writing, "Sharon's surgery was today. What a roller coaster day. Things went from bad to worse to outstanding. I am not much for typing, so please check her blog for pre- and post-info on her. I truly believe she pulled through this because of all of you." That one heartfelt post captures the essence of their relationship. Decades of love, devotion, and facing life's highs and lows side by side. As if his wife's battle with cancer weren't enough, Chris faced another nightmare when his truck containing his passport and credit cards was stolen. The theft left him stranded and unable to return home to Sharon. It was an incredibly stressful time for Chris as he scrambled to resolve the situation and reunite with his family. Fortunately, authorities eventually located the thief in Slave Lake, Alberta, Canada, and recovered his passport. However, the ordeal was so complicated that the insurance company decided to total the truck, as transporting it back would have cost more than replacing it. Despite the struggles, Chris and Sharon have kept their personal lives remarkably private. Married for over 47 years, they've raised 2 children and now enjoy spending their off-season together in the warmer weather of Palm Springs, California. Through it all, Chris Doumitt has remained a symbol of strength and quiet endurance. While his mining adventures play out on TV, his real story filled with love, loss, and unwavering resilience continues to inspire fans around the world. Chris Doumitt almost retired and didn't plan to return to Gold Rush. There was a time when Chris Doumitt nearly stepped away from gold mining for good. During his days with Todd Hoffman's crew, a major shift occurred. Todd decided to split the team. He would return to the familiar ground at Quartz Creek while Dave Turin would take charge of new territory at Indian River. Chris didn't hesitate. He chose to follow Dave. The decision was easy. Indian River held 9 untouched claims, and Chris respected Dave's drive and work ethic. Although he had never worked with a screen deck before, Chris jumped in to help Dave assemble Big Red, a powerful $250,000 shaker plant capable of processing 180 yards of paid dirt per hour. With no time for formal training, he had to learn the system on the fly, solving problems as they came and adapting as fast as the operation demanded. Eventually, Chris mastered the plant's operation, and the payoff was significant. One cleanup alone yielded over 81 ounces of gold. By the end of the season, the crew had pulled in 803, worth an estimated $1.2 million. As the season wound down, Chris